Hello everyone, welcome back to Year I'm a Geek. Today I've got a Blu-ray and film review for you. So today, as you can see, I'm doing a Blu-ray and film review on the film Carrie by Arrow Video. Now, the film itself, I've never actually seen this film before. I know it's meant to be a classic Stephen King novel to film story or movie. I'm a big fan of The Shining and It films, and I wanted to give this a go, so I bought it quite a while ago. Actually, I bought it from Arrow Video directly, or Arrow Films directly. They had like a special deal on, and I got some really good films at great prices. And this is one of the films I decided to get. Seeing as I hadn't seen it before, I know it's a classic film to see, and so I decided to pick it up. So just finished watching it. So first of all, let's just look at the box first of all. Well, I'll show you the box as I'm speaking about the film, actually, the film review. So the film itself, what did I think of it? I really enjoyed it. I will admit that I expected more from this film as I was watching it. But the actual, let's flip this over so you can have a look while I'm chatting. I think I expected more from this film, but I don't know what I expected from this film. However, although it didn't give me what I expected, I really, really enjoyed this film. This film itself was brilliant. Like I said, it was a slow film. The actual film itself is about a young girl in America, I think it's high school, who's basically bullied and treated really badly, has a bad upbringing with her mother, and it's to do with the fact how she's dealing with being at high school. However, it tells you here, she's actually discovered she has telekinetic powers. Now, this film is directed by Brian De Palma, the guy who directed Scarface. Did he also direct The Untouchables? I could be wrong saying that. I'm not sure. That's just going off the top of my head. But yeah, I know he directed Scarface. And I think this is one of his main films. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick review of the film, I think, as a spoiler-free review, in case you want to watch the film. And then I'll go on to the spoilers, but I'll give you a warning beforehand. So spoiler-free wise, this film was really enjoyable. The acting was fantastic. Sissy Spacek, who plays Carrie, is brilliant. As you can see there, you've got in it John Travolta. John Travolta's, I think it might be one of his first films. He's so young in it. Very similar to sort of the things he's going to be doing later on in life, like Grease and so on, playing like a younger guy. Who else is in it? It's got in it, who else is on there? I read earlier. Oh, Nancy Allen and Amy Irving. Now, I've not seen them before until this film. Although I did recognise one of them. I think it was Nancy Allen I recognised, but I can't think what I recognise her from. But all in all, the actors are fantastic, really well done. The story is really well done, really well written. I wouldn't say it's an 18 for violence, like, at all. Like, if I really think about it, I don't think it's got any violence in it at all, really. Okay, no, there is violence in it. I can't say it hasn't got violence in it. It has got violence, but nowadays it's very watered down compared to what you've seen with other films. But the actual, I would say the 18 is more to do with the very first beginning scene. We see a lot of nude women to do with being in the changing rooms and stuff. So, yeah, the other thing I really liked about this film was it's well directed. I must admit I found the story a little bit confusing towards the end. I think for the symbolic reasons of the stuff that you were seeing. Maybe I didn't quite get it the first viewing. Maybe second viewing I get it a bit better, a bit more. The music in this film was fantastic. Now, I don't know who composed the music. Does it say on there? Does it say? I have to double check that. But the composer was really good. I was really impressed by the music. It was very old school, but very, just really good depth to it. And very varied and very sort of memorable when you're watching the film. It has its particular themes to the film when you're watching it. But all in all, the film was fantastic. I'll do a spoiler part of the film review towards the end, or towards the end of the film. Talk about the actual Blu-ray itself. So the Blu-ray, the picture quality. If you do not like grain, you will not like this film. This film has a very thick layer of grain. Although it says there that it is from a restored 4K digital intermediate, or the 4K original negative, I don't know if it's a 4K DI actually. I just know it says it's restored from a 4K original negative there. The film has it's very sharp in places, but it's also very soft in places, like a lot of older films. But it has a very thick layer of grain to it. Now, whether if they bring this out in 4K in the future, they'll remove that grain with even further restoration, I don't know. Or because of the format being 4K, or even with a bit of DNR or digital noise reduction, maybe. But all in all, the picture quality, I wouldn't say it was sharp, but it's definitely clearer than I would imagine it was on standard definition, obviously. But yeah, again, it has got that very thick layer of grain. However, it's not grain in a distracting way. It adds to the film. It adds to that old school feel and old theatrical filmic feel to the film. It definitely helps, I think, with this particular film and that kind of old gritty John Carpenter Halloween kind of look to it. Audio-wise, it was fairly impressive. It's a DTS HD 5.1, which was, I think it says there, yeah, there we go, DTS HD Master Audio. It is also an uncompressed 1.0 mono soundtrack. I didn't listen to that. The soundtrack, the sound quality was very good. There was a few wide left and right sounds of birds, tweeting, or if you when they're at the school, you can hear a wide sound of the school. There's nothing in the film really to stretch the sound, if that makes sense. There's nothing really to make it feel surround, so you're not going to hear bullets whizzing past or things like that. All in all, though, the sound was very good, very clear, very sharp. I could easily hear what the people were saying. No issues with that. So all in all, I would give the Blu-ray a good rating. Yeah, very good. On to the spoiler part of the film now. So if you haven't seen the film and are thinking about watching it, maybe turn off here. I'll give you a few seconds. So, onto the spoiler. The ending didn't confuse me, but I was a little bit like, I'm not quite fully certain what's going on of the ending. I was shocked that Carrie dies. I was not expecting that. I was shocked that her mother was going to try and kill her. I thought that when her mum was going to try and stab Carrie, that Carrie last second would use telekinetic powers to make her stab her own mother, but she didn't do that. I love the way that you saw her mother die in a position the same as the statue or figurine of Jesus in the cupboard, where her mother makes Carrie go. That was quite cool. What else did I really like spoiler-wise? I wasn't sure halfway through if Tommy was in on the whole bucket of pig's blood. And I was really hoping he wasn't. Same with Sue. I was hoping that they both weren't part of it. And I was really glad that they weren't, especially when Sue runs to go and try and stop them. And then I feel sad for her because then the teacher stops her from doing it. And she, her and Tommy just wanted to help Carrie as much as they could, really, and try and fit in. Whereas obviously Chris, the other girl, and John Travolta's character, they just want to be horrible to Carrie. I thought their death was fantastic. John Travolta's and Chris's death was brilliant. Good car roll. It was up there with Casino Royale with Aston Martin car roll. What else? I thought it was quite sad that, I think her name was Sue, is sort of left haunted. That's how I saw it, that she's haunted by Carrie. That's how I was envisioning it. But again, I think I need to rewatch it to fully understand the symbolic meanings towards the end. I get like the house thinking, again, I know it's going to hell, but I just want to know, was Carrie's powers not telekinetic then? Were they actually satanic, demonic? I don't know, but maybe we can read the book, Just two other things about this particular release. The special edition contents here, you can see there's tons of special features. I've had a quick look just on the menus at what's on there. They all seem to be some are fairly recent, 2016, some are older, 2001 special features. But they've got some fantastic, some of them are really good length. One of them is 40 minutes, one's 15 minutes. So it seems like there's a really good length of special features here to see all behind the scenes. And as it says there, you also have a reversible sleeve featuring the original and new artwork. So I'll just quickly show you that. So here you are, here's a reversible sleeve that Arrow tend to do, where you have the original artwork and also the their own, I think it's their own modernised artwork. Now I prefer this look to it, but however, if you are a fan and you want to have the nostalgic look to it, maybe you're having a collection whereby you want to have the old school look to it, or maybe you've got a bit of an affinity for the old stuff, maybe you're a fan of it, you remember this as a kid, or seeing it on a video or a poster when it was out originally. So it's the same on the back there, but you can see the picture's different. I mean, even the writing's different. Look, it's even that's been modernised and everything there, so that's really good. I do like that old cover. Now that I've seen the film, I understand that a hell of a lot more. So but yeah, that's kind of the review really for this. I'll tell you one thing, this is a little story here. Now, I haven't been making videos for a while, and obviously I want to get back into it, and actually watched a YouTuber called Mondo Chelloveck. I'll try and remember to put the spelling of his channel below. Again, that's Mondo Chelloveck, and he's a reviewer, Blu-ray hunter reviewer, and he, from what from the videos I've seen, is a big fan of horror films. And so I watched his videos recently, and he's inspired me to make more videos again, get my channel up and running a bit more. And he gave me a lot of support when I first started, and still is. He's a really nice guy, really chatty, always responds to comments, such a nice guy. And I, really appreciate the fact that he does respond and the things he said. And so this video is kind of, in a way, a tribute to him. Sounds like an odd thing to say, I know, but that would sound weird. But watching this horror film, watching this, and showing the inside there. I know he collects a lot of older horror films, and like he said in his artwork video he's done recently, or cover artwork recently, he appreciates the old school look to some of these videos he used to see. And so this video is kind of a little bit of not a tribute, but like a little bit of a nod to him. So sort of really do go and check him out, his channel, if you're a fan of horror films especially. Even if you're not, if you're just a Blu-ray fan, go and check him out. But yeah, this is more of just watching this evening, watching a horror film, watching an Arrow video release, watching an old school horror film, kind of my little nod, tribute, thanks to Mondo, as I'll call him, for getting me back into doing these. So do go and check out his channel. Again, I'll try and remember to put the spelling of his channel below. It's not hard when you type it, and you'll find it come up. When you type in Mondo space CH, it'll come up. But yeah, it's kind of just a little video really for him really. So thanks, Mondo Chelloveck. This is a little thank you video. Whether this is your favourite film, I don't know. Maybe it's your worst film and you hate it. I don't know. So, but all in all, really good film. You will find my videos ramble on a bit, but my videos are very much for you to sit back, grab a cup of tea, sit back, put it on, relax, and just enjoy it after maybe been at work all day, or school all day, or college all day. I know I tend to just sit down and relax with YouTube now, my subscriptions, or all the channels I watch. My own little sort of cable TV, really, YouTube nowadays, and the fact it's free is fantastic. But yeah, my videos, sit back, chill, relax, put them on, grab yourself a cup of tea and a snack, and just chill out and enjoy the world of Blu-rays and films and stuff, really. So, but that's it, really. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do like it, put a thumbs up. If you didn't, please put thumbs down. Don't, want me to be honest. Get commenting if you want to comment below. Is this your favourite film? Have you seen this? Are you now thinking about watching this film? And also, if you do like the videos, check out some other ones if you're new to the channel. Thanks for coming to the channel, and please do subscribe if you like it. Thanks. Bye-bye.